Hey, welcome to the channel. It's Wednesday and it's about noontime, and we are a little bit southeast corner of the moat, outside the moat area, and it's Gopro Road Lane 3. This is kind of a fun area to walk, and I've walked it before, but I wanted to walk it again because it may not be here very long. I read in the saw on the news that they were going to condemn all these places in here and do something with it, and it's going to displace quite a few people, but that's how it is. So I thought I'd take a walk back through here. This is an area where if somebody's taking pictures or doing street photography, this is generally where I send them, and I've got some decent pictures from back here, but I kind of figured I'd kind of walk back here again, and because the next time I come it may not be here. But I'll turn the camera around so you can see where we're at. And across the street, I believe, is an old hospital. Oh, there's a neat dress. There used to be two old ladies that would sit out here every day and play cards, and yeah, there they are right there. Oh, every day they're out. And I think the first time I photographed her was probably 3 or 4 years ago. But they're going to come through and they're going to take all this stuff out. And there's no telling where these people will end up. Let's see, yeah, we're going to keep going straight here. More people just eating and just kind of living on the street here. A bunch of people living back there too. There was an old man, and I think he used to live right there. He would sit out every day. But we'll go up this way and just kind of walk around a little bit. I was going to talk to you a little bit. Something I saw the other day in the on Facebook happened down in I believe it's in Phuket. These two Arabs guys had a dispute with a taxi driver and decided to get a little bit belligerent, and they ended up getting beat up pretty well. These guys are just having fun out here. These are all workers going to work. Busy little place. But the cops came and, I guess they sorted it out. But, the moral of the story is don't argue with these guys. Don't provoke them, because you're not going to win. I think we will walk to the right here. Maybe make a big circle out here. I know this comes out next to the boxing arena. Hello. Hello. You want to be on YouTube? Here, you're on YouTube. Say hello. Hello. Enjoying your meal. Everybody's nice and friendly. I don't know what he said, but whatever. But we'll walk up here to the end of the road and then cut left and come back down. Hey. We have a lot of visitors now. A lot of people coming here. And you can tell because they don't know how to walk. I just almost nailed 2 or 3 of them walking across the street. Hang on, my phone's ringing. Okay, we're back. It's Lazada dropping something off at my house. But Anyway, yeah, we have a lot of people coming, and they're not looking when they're walking across the street, because I just about nailed 3 different people, and in 2 different times. So, you know, pay attention to what's around you. And when you're walking out in the crosswalk, don't always assume that they're going to stop. And I'll tell you something that happened here. I'm thinking it was probably 6 or 7 years ago. And it happened over by Rimping, right across from the Iron Bridge. This elderly foreigner was walking out of Rimping, and he was in the crosswalk. And a car came by and got a little bit close to him. And when the car went by him, you know, instead of, you know, just kind of moving on and, you know, shrugging his shoulders, and he smacked the hood of the car. And he kept walking, didn't look back. He just popped the hood and just kept walking. Well, the guy, yeah, there's the boxing arena now. It's not anything going on in here now. But the guy that car that he hit was a Thai guy, and he pulled up about 15 feet and jumped out and ran back. And the guy's back was still turned to him, and he drop kicked him and knocked him into a bunch of bicycles, and just turned around and got back in his car and took off. And the security guards there at Rimping went and helped the old man, and they pulled the tapes up. And the next day the guy turns himself in and, you know, agrees to pay the guy's hospital bills, and the old man declined to prosecute him, and that was the end of it. But, you know, the thing about it is, it's kind of his own fault. You know, he just, you know, the car didn't hit him. Yeah, she's cooking some good stuff. Hello. Hello. Oh. Smells wonderful. Very good. Whoa, got me. Oh, we're going to go up here and walk left, and then we'll come back down Soy 3. We're on LaCroix now. But, you know, it's preventable. And I always tell people, you know, leave your emotions at home. Don't come here and, you know, if you get angry, don't show it. And surely don't get confrontational with anybody here, because you're not going to win. You're absolutely not going to win. That guy's got it made. Got his helmet on. Ready to go. Yeah, a lot of people out. Hello. But we'll go down here and we'll walk to the left. Pretty busy here for 12 o'clock. You know, I remember I used to walk down here and there was nothing. You know, the streets were just deserted. But, you know, we as foreigners, let's walk through this temple, and I'll walk out I know I can get out the other side and come back out. We as foreigners, you know, we're kind of high strung. And Thai people are very, very laid back. They'll accept a lot. But you push them to a point, and, you know, you just grab the tail of a tiger. So it's best, you're not gonna win the argument. That's for sure. So, you know, why bother? Why even take the chance? But, you know, a lot of people do, and they end up getting beat up and getting hurt. And it's just not worth it. Oh, that's really beautiful in there. But we're going to walk out this way, and there's the exit right there. Wat Loi Kro. Now this is a lucky, they consider this a lucky temple. When my niece was looking to buy a car, she had us bring her up here because she wanted to pray up here for good luck and her abilities to buy a car. She got a car, you know, so you know, there may be something to it. But it's really neat little temple to walk around. But yeah, that's my piece of advice for today. If somebody pisses you off up here, the best thing to do is smile at them and just keep walking. You know, if you try to instinct your expat ways to them, it's not going to be funny. It's not going to be fun at all. Now that goes around and we'll come back out on Campang Den Road. But we're going to go back out this way because I want to hit Soi 3 and go back the same way I came. I had a friend of mine that I knew, that very aggressive driver, to the point where you didn't even want to ride with him. And I kept telling him, I said, one day you're gonna have issues. And I ran into him probably about 1.5 years ago. Hadn't seen him in a long time, and we were sitting there talking. And sure enough, he had, there's a road that runs behind the market, and it's really a narrow road. But let's see, I want to go that way because I want to turn right there. It's a narrow road, but you know, two cars pass pretty easily. Well, there's a 7-Eleven there, and notoriously, the trucks that deliver to 7-Eleven park out in the road. Well, he couldn't get by because the truck was blocking the road, and he just laid on his horn. And he said the guy in the truck jumped out of the truck and was trying to get into his door, and he finally took off and drove around the truck and took off. Hello. No B-bar. Okay, thank you. No, I don't drink. Thank you, though. No B-bar. But yeah, I don't. I think he may have learned his lesson. Hello. A massage place here. Chatai. Because if he wouldn't have been able to get around, there's no telling what would have happened. That looks like an electric bike. It's exactly what it is. Oh. So, you know, just remain calm. There'll be another day. You know, if you get into a conversation or you get into a confrontation with a taxi driver and you think you're being ripped off, just go ahead and pay him. And, you know, go call the tourist police. That's the best way to deal with that. Don't get into a fight with them, that's for sure. Wow, this place is really busy. Playing in Lynn House. Everybody's sitting here eating. A lot of people in there. Now, it used to be the German buffet was here, and then he moved. He's over on Chiang Mai Lampong Road now, but he used to be right there in the corner. I don't know what's in there now, but they say this is a pretty nice hotel too. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm not sure what kind of food they have. Yeah, we just walked around in a big circle here. Another thing that Lek was telling me just before I left the house, they've got a new transit system here. It's called Hop and Go, and it's basically buses, and they're running to each end of the different parts of the province. Some of them go to Synco, some of them go to Mae Rim, in different tourist locations throughout the city. Well, they're having fun. But they're free until the 16th. I think they just started. And after that, you pay 300 baht and you can ride all day. Whether that's a good deal or not, I don't know. I think if it's one person, it's probably a good deal. If it's a bunch of people, you're probably better off renting a truck. But it'll take you, different places, and it'll bring you back as well. You just hop on and come right back. But in the description, Swadee Kap, Spidey Mai? Good. In the description, I'll put a link to the website that gives the distances and where they go and all that good stuff, so you can take a look at it. But we are right back where we started, and I'm gonna head back to the car and go find something to eat. And I appreciate everybody coming in the channel, and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.